Well, that concludes the lovey-dovey portion of all these love songs. Thank you so much for being here and sharing this moment. We thought we would make sure you got all your tickets worth times 10 and put a cherry on the top. And one way to shake it up and to give you some smiles and laughter as you go off into your intermission is to give you some laughter. Some fun comedy around dating to marriage. And this is one of the best comedians by far in Raleigh who's going to give you jokes from dating to marriage, you name it, the whole caboodle, enchilada. It is Jordan Hale!
I do like these 30 pounds lighter pictures of me. I used to be cute. Hey guys, what a great crowd. I'm so happy to see you all. I'm assuming you guys all carpooled in one car because there are 4 parking spaces in Cary. I don't know who designed this city, but I'm parked in Morrisville. It's a bit of a trek back to my car. Guys, my name is Jordan Hale. I'm the comedian for the night. Keith did not mention this, but much like Hayden and Sully, I'm also 14 years old. Just hit a huge growth spurt, and I'm feeling good about myself. I do love this show. It's such a weird mixture of music and love and comedy. And I love being a comedian following musicians. It is such a great feeling. Musicians are like, this is a song about the first time I looked into my lover's eyes, and I knew everything would be right forever. And I'm like, on the last date I went on, a girl threw up in my lap. And we went on 2 more dates. And then she broke things off with me. Oh, I miss you, Janine. No, I'm just kidding. But this is such a unique show. I want to do a quick poll cheer. Who here is married? So happy for you guys. Keep doing that. Who's dating? Who here is on a date or dating their partner? All right, you guys don't seem too happy about it. I would work on that. You don't have to keep dating them if it's bad. I don't tell you what to do. Who here is single? Oh, security. Get them out of here. Y'all, keep track of who cheered and pair up by the end of this show. I don't want this to be happening any longer. No, I actually am not single. I am in a lovely relationship. We'll talk about that in a second. But I am glad that I'm not single anymore because I was really bad at being single. And I know what you guys are thinking. A chubby, short guy that's bad at being single? No. I was, guys, because I could never tell when someone was flirting with me. My current partner, when we were talking, at one point, she sent me kind of a racy picture. So she sends me a picture of her butt, and I'm like, oh, wow, she's talking to me. Oh, well, no. She is kind of artistic. This is a really nice photo. She probably sent this to a lot of people. I think she just likes the composition. We're just friends. We're just friends. So I responded with the only thing I think of. I said, wow, what a lovely sunset. Somehow I overcame that. We're still dating. I also am glad that I'm not single because I'm off Tinder, which is the worst thing in the entire world. If you met on Tinder, I'm sorry. Keep it going. Do not get back on Tinder. Tinder is fun because I got great stories from it, though. I once got on Tinder after a show. I matched with a lovely lady. We talked for a little bit. About 15 messages in, she goes, hey, this is going to sound weird, but did you do stand-up at Full Steam Brewery tonight? And I was like, yeah, that was me. And she said, cool. And then she unmatched with me. Ooh, that hurt so bad. But it gave me a great set. Guys, can you make some noise for the Love Show? This is the 3rd Love Show, and weirdly enough, every time I do this show, my love life gets better. The first time I did this show, painfully single, embarrassingly single. The second time I did the show, I just met a nice lady. We started dating. The 3rd time, that's today, keep up. The 3rd time we did the show, I'm getting ready to move in with my girlfriend. Huh? Thank you for cheering. My mother did not cheer. She was like, wow, I really hope the devil's on the lease. No, but guys, every time I do this show, my love life gets better. So next time at DPAC, the Love Show 4, I will be going through a messy breakup. Hey! I need new material, guys. I really need to break up. Just kidding. No, it is actually like a super great relationship. Like, we're moving in. She's never had like a partner on her lease. She's invited people to live with her before. I've never lived with a girlfriend. It's like a big deal, and I really do think she might be the one to share a Netflix account with, because that is a really big step in a relationship. Oh, that joke is so stupid. We do have a lot of fun, as you guys may have guessed from everything about me. She's white. I whisper, she's white. And we sometimes have like fun, like little stories. Like, did anybody here see the movie Get Out? Yeah, for whoever didn't see it, a black guy goes to a White House and he gets out. It's a great film. And we went to go see it, and she loved it. She had a great time, and we were driving back from the theater, and at the end of it, she goes, "Just so you know, my family doesn't kidnap black people." And I was like, cool. Exactly what a kidnapper would say, though. You think I was born yesterday? Come on, girl. You know a relationship is going well when you can just talk about anything with your partner to like the point of ridiculousness. Like, we recently had one of those arguments where like nobody in the argument is talking about anything or even knows what's going on. And we were trying to figure out, some of you might know this, we were trying to figure out if you can get pink eye from a dog. Nobody in this conversation knew anything about dogs or like disease vectors or like pink eye. I was like, I think dogs have 5 legs. Sure. So eventually, as one does with these arguments, we're like, shush, stop, we're fighting. I'm going to go to Google. I'm going to see what Google says. And I type into Google, can you get pink eye from, and it auto-completes to, can you get pink eye from farting on a pillow? I clicked it so fast. The other argument died right there. According to Google, despite the popular myth of farting on a pillow, that's not how you get pink eye. And I really have some issues with that phrasing. Popular myth? Popular myth? Sasquatch is a popular myth. The abominable snowman's a popular myth. Somehow I feel like the legend of the stinky pillow is not making it into the books. Like 500 years ago, some knight is like, I doth ruin thine pillow. I don't know how knights talk. I actually did recently meet my girlfriend's family. They didn't kidnap me. It went really well. And I was nervous to meet them, but they loved me. Like, I'm charming and I'm lovable. But also, all of my girlfriend's exes are dirtbags. And guys, if you ever want to slam dunk your way into a relationship, be the good guy after a bunch of dirtbags. They were like, oh, you drove here? In your car with no DUIs? And I see you have all your fingers. And you're not mugging me right now. Okay. Well, keep this one. It is going well. I love a lot of people in my life. I love my family. I love my dad, though I haven't seen him in like 6 years. That's true. Like, I saw him for the first time in 6 years 3 weekends ago. This dude is sleeping in the front row. That is the funniest thing I've ever seen. I'm so sorry. You are my spirit animal, sir. He's like, I'm really absorbing the comedy. Stop bothering me. Yes. We should hang out after this. I saw my dad for the first time in 6 years, 3 weeks ago. It's always jarring when you see somebody for the first time, but I realized that in the interim, I've been getting all my fatherly advice from old black Uber drivers. Like, I got into an Uber recently, and he was like, where you going, young blood? I was like, damn, where am I going? And he was like, you gonna cry, punk? And I was like, yeah, that's my dad. That's who I love. I also love my mom because she's a character, which is the polite Southern way of saying that she's a crazy person. My mom doesn't like that I do stand-up because she doesn't like that I curse sometimes. She doesn't like that, she thinks it's taking me away from the Lord, which it is. But it's rude of her to assume that. I'm gonna read you guys a review she did of a show that she did not see. You can't get press like this, guys. I heard you were amazing, but you shouldn't kiss your mother with that mouth. God is always watching. Congrats! And find a church home. I really like that. I really like that review because it has so many ups and downs in it. It's kind of like, I'm really glad you found your talent in this crazy world. I hope you get to perform at Satan's house someday. Guys, I'm going to leave you with one last thought. I really do love comedy. Like, it makes me happy to see all your laughing, smiling faces and the sleeping guy. It really warms up my heart. But comedy is not a very sensual art form, like, compared to, like, music. Like, if you write a poem for your girl, she's like, thank you. My eyes are limpid pools of beauty. That's lovely. You write a song for your girl, and she's like, you're right, the boys are back in town. Thank you. But I try and write one joke about the time my girl sharted in an Uber. And all of a sudden, I'm ruining Grandma's birthday party. All right, my name is Jordan Hale. That's my time. Thank you. Give it up for Keith.
Give it up for Jordan Hale. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's now your time. That concludes the first set, so we want to give you an opportunity to take a 10-minute break. Go get a coffee at Brew or a cocktail. Use the bathrooms on the right-hand side. Go visit the merchandise table. Share the love, spread the love. We'll see you in 10 minutes at 8:25. Thank you. We love you.